Hey everybody, Patty Ann here again today. Hey, I'm still working my way through the Embrilliance manual that I printed out from the internet, and I thought some of you that have Stitch Artists might like to join me. Today I'm specifically learning and going over with you how to make envelopes with Stitch Artist Level 1. That's all you need. So let's get started on my software. Okay, here we are in Stitch Artist, and I'm showing you 3 of the envelopes that you can get for free. If you have any level of Stitch Artist from Embrilliance, you can use these freebies for free. I'll have that link down below for you, and I appreciate it if you use my link because I do get a teeny tiny commission. So if you're in the market to buy Stitch Artist, I'd appreciate it. But anyway, let's check these out. These are the 3 different types that you can get. And I'm just going to go ahead and come up here to the little stitch simulator and sewing machine needle. Click on that. And I'm just going to scroll through here so you can see how these are going to stitch out. So there's the love one. There's some satin stitch, beautiful lettering. I'm just using the block lettering that I think comes standard with everything. I grew up in Pittsburgh, so I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. So I did this one. And the last one was just summertime fun at fun at fun. So that's how easy to use the pre-made ones. If I have time, I'm going to show you how to make your own envelopes. But for now, let's get rid of these, delete them all. And let me show you the page where you can get these. Right here in Embrilliance, and these are the shapes that you'll get that you can make into a pennant like I did with the Steelers or whatever you would like. So I'll have this linked for you down below as well. Alright, let's go back to Embrilliance. And once you have these things downloaded, they'll be in what's kind of called your library. So you'll come up here to where this little gear is with an arrow pointing down because you're going to merge the design. When I click on this, usually it might open up oftentimes in something else depending on what you have on your computer. You're going to use this drop down menu in the catalog area to go to what are they called? Envelopes, Embrilliance Envelopes. Click on that to open it, and it shows you the free envelopes. Isn't this cool that you're going to get with this program? So for example, let's say I do the rising banner. I'm just going to click on that and it opens it right here. And if you'll notice over here, there's a lot of components that make this up, but the most important thing we need to remember is envelope 7. And I'm going to show you why. I think I'll just type my name in here for the fun of it. So I'm going to come up here to the text or create letters tool, and it brings in the ABCs as you know. You come over here to change it, and I'm going to type in all caps Patty Ann, and I'll hit enter on my keyboard. Okay, so that looks pretty cool, and I'm going to come up here and try to get it to go in here, and it will not. There's a secret trick you need to know. So while this is selected over here, or I can come over and just double click on the word letters so I can adjust them or edit it. So I'm going to leave it say letters. And what was the number of the envelope? Envelope 7. Oh no, we were going to use envelope 1. I guess I already had 7 open and didn't delete it. But we were going to use envelope 1. So I'm going to put a space and put a 1 and hit enter. So it pops it right up there on that envelope, but it doesn't put it in there nicely the way we want. All you have to do is click off of the lettering, and there it is. Perfect. Look at that. My gosh. And of course, once you click back on it, it will pop back out of the envelope, and then you could change the font if you wanted to. I don't know, try that, see how that works. And you could change the coloring, anything that you'd like that. So if I click on the font again or the text, I can again come in here. Now the ones with the needles are ones that I got elsewhere. The ones with without needles are the ones that came with, I think it's Essentials, Embrilliance Essentials. So there it is. So that's how easy that is to do that. So let's try another one. All you do, let's get rid of this one up here I'm not using. Or we could use that. And now I'll just get rid of it. I'll show you from the beginning again. Okay, so let's come up here again to the little gear, the merge design. Click on that. If you don't see your envelopes, use this drop-down menu to get to envelopes. Find one you like. Okay, so I did my Pittsburgh Steelers in this one. Let's do this one. We'll do love. Double click to open it. And of course I can change, that's the satin border outline. I can change the color of that to anything I'd like. And of course I always get this pinky color because I love it. Okay, and then I'll come up here again to get the Create Letters tool. As you know, it comes in with the ABC. Okay. Oh, I don't see how I can change it over here, but look. Right now it's on the colors. I could change the color of this. And I can go to my palette because that shows exactly what's on this page right here. Change it like that. But I want to change the type of letters that I'm using. And I don't really want to use... how about I try this? Okay, I'll give that one a whirl, although I'm not sure I'm going to like it. Notice it's over top of the heart and it's not doing what I want it to do. Remember, here's the trick. We are trying to put this text, let's make it say something else. Happy? All caps. Again, I'll use H-A-P-P, oops, or I will, I think. H-A-P-P-Y, enter. Okay, there's the word happy. But remember now, we need to put after the word letters which envelope we're trying to put it into. So the heart is envelope 5. So I'm going to click on this and put a 5 here and then hit enter. And it pops right up on top of the heart. And once I click over here, it's going to put it in the heart. So there we go. There's the word happy. And of course, I could change the lettering to the same color that's in the palette like that. And there we go. Now you may be wondering, is this little line here going to show up? Is it going to stitch? No, it's not, and I can show you that. Let's go to the Stitch Simulator. So this black is this part, the satin stitch. The purple is the name, and this reddish pinky hot pink color is the rest. So let's make sure. So it's not, this is what's stitching, just what you're seeing. If it bothers you to see this little extra outline in here, you can get rid of it by hiding it. That was envelope number 5, and I can come up here to where it says lock and hide, and now notice it's gone. This one over here, let's see, it was envelope number 1. I can lock and hide it. If I want to see it again, all I have to do is click on this and go like this to unlock, and it's back. Okay, so in this video I said I was also going to show you how to make your own envelopes. So let's delete these and delete all this jazz that's on here. Oh, that's right, those were the hidden ones. All right, so in Stitch Artist, come up here to the Create button and then come to the Draw with Points. And I'm just going to draw a little shape. I'll hold down my Shift key to have some nice shape. And again, get the little tomato shape so that it ends it for sure right there. Okay, this one's going to work perfect because I was careful to start my line, excuse me, right here in the upper left-hand corner. So I'm going to come over here and change this name to, do you remember what? Yep, envelope. And since this is the first one, I can simply name it envelope. Then I'm going to come to the letters. Comes in ABCs automatically. Come over here. I'll just type in the word home. Enter. That automatically filled in that shape. And the reason being is, remember, since this is envelope and nothing after it, and this is letters and nothing after it, that's how that would work. But let's say I change this letter, the envelope, to 2. Now suddenly when I put the word home in here, it's not going to do anything even if I click off until I make this say letters 2. And then when I click off, there we go, perfect, just like that. Okay, so I made a home shaped one. Let's make another one. Let's come over here to the create mode and get the draw with points. Let's just draw a rectangle. Okay, and right here I am going to go ahead and get this little tomato guy so it ends perfectly. And this time I want to show you something else you can do. So I'm going to name this envelope 3. Oops, you have to spell it right. ENVELOPE 3. Enter. Now I'm going to type in some lettering. Oh, let's see. And I'll just have this say rectangle. Enter. Alright, so now it's not going into there because I didn't make it say letters 3. Notice what happened as soon as I hit enter after doing that, it popped right in there. And okay, it's a little bit messed up and I'm not sure why. So let's click off of this. Move that over there. Alright, let's see what's wrong. I'm going to come up here to this, to my envelope. I'm going to click on this, which is the create mode. I'm going to take this little start and stop button right here and click on it. And I'm going to change this, or the close button. I'm going to turn that off for a sec. Move the word rectangle over here. And I'm going to come back over here and get that point. Whoops, not like that. I need to get back into the edit or create mode. Click on this. And I'm going to go ahead and with this little dot selected, I'm going to turn that start and stop button back on and then click off. Okay, this may or may not work because I've noticed something and I'm not sure if this affects it. Y'all, can you see how that's... I think that really will affect it. Let's scroll out and see what's happening here. Okay, there's something wrong here. So let's start this thing again. So I'm going to just delete this rectangle, okay? And I'm going to scroll out a little bit, or scroll in. And I'm going to make another rectangle. And what I want to show you this time is I'm not going to start in the upper left-hand corner that I told you it's important to do. I'm going to start way over here in the right-hand side and start my design here. And end it here. And I'm going to hit the little tomato to end it right there. And then I'm going to name this, remember, I have to name this envelope 3 because that's what I had named my letters. So it's ENVELOPE 3, enter. Okay, my rectangle word went right over there, but I don't think if I click off it's going to look good at all. Look at that, it's a mess. Okay, and I can show you why. So let's get the letters and move them off for right now. And come up here and click on our envelope number 3. Now, when I go to the create mode, notice my start and stop are over here. I don't want them to be. Remember I said they have to be in the upper left-hand corner? So what I'm going to do is click on this one. And once it's selected, I'm going to undo the tomato, make sure it's selected again, and redo the tomato. Click off, and this should have fixed it. So let's see. This is letters 3. I'm not sure why it's not working. So let's see. When I click on this, and I have create mode on, all right, here's what I can tell you. Right now, this tomato is not clicked on. So that means that my little rectangle here is not a perfectly closed thing. So that looked good, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I guess I'll just leave it like this because that one works. So let's try another one. Oh, okay. You know what happens when you're videoing, right? Oops, I don't want to start there. I'm going to start, let's delete this one. Delete you. Delete envelope 3 and letters 3. Okay, so let's try another one. Get the tool. Start maybe here. And go to here. And then up, across, down, and over. And let's close it up right there so that we know this is a closed shape because the little tomato shows it's closed. So now this should work perfectly, except, as I told you, you must start in the upper left-hand corner. So that's going to make it not work. But let's check this out and see if we can get it to not work properly this time. So I'll call this envelope 3. Did I spell it right? Nope. O-P-E. Envelope 3. And now I'm going to come up here to the text tool and I'll just type in the word hello and hit enter. And not the word help, but hello. I should have done help. Okay, so we have this, but the letters aren't going to go in here the way we want them to right now unless we put that number of the envelope at the end. However, also, it's not going to work right because I didn't start it in the upper left-hand corner. So let's see. See that? So let's undo that and bring this guy over here. Now with this selected and with the create mode on, I'm going to get this little starting point right here. Instead of it being here, I'm going to go up here to this one. So I'm clicking on that upper left-hand corner one. I'm opening it so it's not a closed thing. Then I'm going to close it again. So let's see if that works. If I click on this, it should show closed, and it is. So this should work now, y'all. Let's see. But the letters, I've got to make sure it has the right number at the end again. So it's got to be letters 3. Enter. Pops right over there. Yay! There it goes. So you see, what I'm trying to say is when you design your own envelope, make sure you start in the upper left-hand corner. Always, always. If by some accident you don't, you should be able to open, click on this link right here, the upper left-hand corner, open your shape, and then reclose your shape and bring this back over. So, hope that makes sense. Be sure to read it in your manual as well. Maybe you want to print yours out like me and work along with me. So, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you like this. Hey, if you like my videos, please give me a thumbs up. Check out my links down below if you're in the market to purchase anything. It sure helps keep Patty Ann's Place going. And share this with your friends. Thanks, you guys. Bye.